Hello and welcome to Southend TV. Today we are joined by Sam from SAAF Photography.
Hi.
Sam, can you tell me, how did you get into photography? What inspired your journey?
So it probably really started for me when I was a little one. And as I started to grow up, my mum used to take loads and loads of family pictures. And as I got older, I started to get a little bit more curious about why she was taking them and the fact that it was obviously to record memories. And then I think when I got to about 8 or 9, I started to ask, right, how are you actually taking the pictures? What camera are you using? That type of thing. And then was really fortunate, sort of between 9 and 10, got given my own camera to sort of start with, and it really went from there. And then about probably 7 years ago is when I really got involved heavily in sort of professional level photography, because I started scuba diving and started actually getting involved in underwater photography, and then took that further on to sort of above water.
Yeah, you made the transition.
Yeah.
Grew your water legs out.
Absolutely.
So obviously now you run the business, SAAF Photography. How long has that been going for?
So the business has been going for about 4 years now. We cover a whole host of everything from weddings through to family portrait photography. We do a lot of wildlife, sort of close-up macro photography for a few individuals, and then we've also got sort of a commercial branch to us, so we do quite a lot of commercial product shoots for companies that are about to launch anything new, but the core business is very much the sort of the family portfolio type pictures.
And where are you based? Where can we find you? Do you go out or?
Yep, so we do sort of studio and location shoots, and we're based in Rochford is where our studio is. It's based at sort of the back of our property. We've got a sort of a dedicated studio that works there, and I'd probably say we spend probably 60% of our time in the studio and 40% sort of on location, with obviously sort of weddings and stuff along those lines, and it tends to work really, really well location-wise.
You've brought some photos.
Yep, so brought in just a couple of examples. We seem to be getting busier and busier, particularly in sort of the family sort of aspect, with one type of photography which is called cake smash photography, with little ones when they're sort of 1 or 2. So this cheeky chap really enjoyed his sort of photo shoot. And what we try and pride ourselves on is, unlike a lot of companies that sort of are doing pictures, is it's very much the price that you're quoted at the start is the price you actually pay.
Yeah.
So when we agree what you're actually going to sort of pay at the start of the shoot, that's what you're actually walk away sort of paying, rather than sort of then having a bit of a shock at the end. And we do everything from sort of studio lit to sort of natural sort of photography, black and white, colour, and we've got a commercial grade printer at home that print up to sort of 800 dpi sort of resolution, as opposed to sort of going and getting them printed at your sort of local supermarket as well.
Amazing. So how can we find you? How can we get in touch?
So we're on sort of all social media platforms. So we're on Facebook, Instagram, etc., just under SAAF Photography. And then we've also got the website, which is www.saafphotography.com.
Have you got a phone number?
Yep, so it's 07825 790 325.
Okay, thank you for coming in.
No problem. Thank you very much.